Hello and welcome to another week of Candid Moments with myself, Sapphire. Each week we bring you different topics, and this week we're talking about managing family life with a successful business. We bring you various topics every week on Fridays at 12 p.m. So stay tuned in and actually bookmark us, and you can see our feeds coming out on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube each week at 12 p.m. So this week's topic again is managing family life with a successful business. Now, how have I managed my life while building a successful business with my family? So let's get started. What is managing life all about? Running a business? Well, that's navigating how you spend time with your loved ones. When I started out my business, I involved my young ones to say, this is what mum's going to be doing and how I'm going to be doing it, with spending quality time with them alongside running and setting up the business. As the business became more successful, I involved them again and said, well, this is what I want to do. How do you want me to navigate with you to help you still be involved and spending quality time with you? I went out to managing that time by actually having individual date nights with my daughters. I've got 4. And making sure that they were spoiled on that day and that they had the opportunity to have one-to-ones with me. And that's how I managed my life with them. However, it's not just about your kids. What about your parents, your siblings? With my siblings, we also arrange date nights every month where we'll go out for drinks or we'll go out for dinner. And that's how I started to arrange around that. And the success of that was all in the planning. So I planned around my family and my business. When I was with my family, it wasn't about business. And when I was doing my business, it wasn't about family. So I kept them really separated, despite sometimes they would merge when I had travel arrangements. I was going abroad for business. Therefore, I couldn't spend the time I had allocated for my family. But it's all in the planning. I always maintain a diary every year. And within that diary, I've sectioned out holiday times with the kids. I've sectioned out dinner times, trips, going on trips, having events. I've scheduled out even time spending with my grandchildren now that I can have them during the holidays as well. So everything is around the planning. And that's how I believe I created such a successful business, because I planned so well for it that involved my family as well. Now, I always say, is living close to your family a good idea? Now, for some, it can be really good, because then you get to still see them and still run your business. And also, if you've got family close to you, you can have the babysitting duties and you get to see your family all the time. Now, I live miles away from my family, over 50 miles away from my family. Everyone's located in London and I'm not. So do I get to spend time with my family? And is it a good idea to live near to them? When the kids were growing up, I was also in East London. So I had my family around me, which my sister was absolutely the star of the show, where she really helped me manage in my planning when I was setting up my business to have the children to do the babysitting. So her living so close was excellent for me at that time. But as they've become older, I've been able to flow the nest, as they say, and been able to live outside. So living close to them, it doesn't have an effect on me. However, I know a lot of people love to live close to their family. I still communicate with them. If it's not phoned, we do visit each other, and they actually can come over and stay, and I can go and see them and stay with them as well. So living close and arranging and planning around that has really helped me to become successful in business as well. One of the things we love to do as a family is family gatherings. Now, my mum started this tradition many years ago, where every Sunday we was round at our home and having a family meal together. As the family expanded, we started to have kids, our kids started to have kids. It grew exponentially, but the family gatherings were still there. Mum would cook every single Sunday and expected you there as well. And my mum has recently passed, so therefore we've kept up that tradition as well. We also have family gatherings. We make sure that we're all together. We arrange meals together so we can spend time together. But the one key thing here is when you're spending time, it's not spending time in your business as well. I always believe that when you have downtime in your business, this creates success. So when you're able to just have fun, go out there, see your family, spend time with your loved ones, and just have fun without thinking about business all the time, it allows you to be free of your mind. And it really is a healthy habit to start creating as well. So yes, go out there and have fun with your family. We still do traditional family gatherings. Every year we do get together. And every year, as tradition, I do a family barbecue. I call it the boss's barbecue now, because every August, everyone expects me to do a barbecue, and I invite all my loved ones, my friends, my family around to my home, and we have fun together. And that is about being able to be successful and having that downtime. You don't have to be successful yet, but if you start out with these habits, as you grow in your business, as you grow in whatever your endeavors are, you'll realize that managing your time, planning for success around your family is going to be the key to being a real successful business. So here's some questions I'd love you to answer. How many siblings do you have? Now, in my family, there's around 15 of us that are there, and we do tend to meet up with a few of us do meet up. Some are abroad, so we can't always meet up when we want to. And how close do you live to your family? As I said, I'm miles away from my family at the moment, but that's not an issue because they can come to me and I can go to them. Do you still go out a lot with family gatherings? Absolutely. Every opportunity I get to go to a family gathering, I'm there. And I forget about my business. I just get on with it and have the fun, you know, and it sets me up for the next time when we get together. And what are some of your family traditions? Well, one of ours, well, we have two that we always should get to have a meal together as a family. And we have annual events as well. Alongside that, we also meet up to go to a wine bar or a club together. We have individual date nights. So I'm keeping in touch with my kids, they're not young anymore, and my grandkids as well. So what are some of yours? I'd love to hear your comments in the feed. So please feel free to share. Tune in next week where I will be talking about charity and voluntary work, giving back to the community. You can contact us on all our social media. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's at 50 Savvy Women. Or go to our website, www.savvywomen.co.uk. Remember, you can reach out via email for a free discovery call where I can help you either come and start building out a business or getting into property investment. I'd love to talk and I'd love to see your comments. So feel free to share and let's get started with Candid Moments with myself, Sapphire Gray.